You love someone who struggles with depression and you need help. I get it. I have been there. I have stood in your shoes. I still do some days. And you're right. You need help. I needed help. I still do sometimes. We shouldn't do this alone. It feels so isolating, so disconnected from that most important person in your life, but also from the rest of the world, because do they even know what you're experiencing? They really can't relate. Even a loved one who wants to, your mother, a friend, they don't know how you're feeling. They don't know about the grief. They don't know about the frustration. They don't know about the anxiety, the resentment, and the guilt. They don't know what that's like. You shouldn't do this alone. I don't want to do this alone. And I have a really powerful idea, a way to help you and me not do this alone, and to help other people just like us not do this alone. But in order to share that with you, I first have to tell you a few things about myself. And I don't often share a lot of really personal stuff on this channel. And I'm going to right now because I think it's really important that you know I've been trying to get away from this, from us, from people who love partners who struggle with depression. When I started coaching, I dove into that field. That was my personal journey into coaching, and it was such a transformation for me. I wanted to share that, but it was too much. I couldn't do it. Um, it was too hard, frankly, because your pain is my pain, and it was too close. It was too personal. It was too intense, and I wasn't ready for it. And at the same time, I was here on this channel trying to share things, share some of my experiences, and I was telling my husband's stories, which really aren't my stories to tell. So I took a step back, reevaluated how I want to be a coach, what kind of coaching I want to do, and started doing different things. But you guys were here and you didn't go away, and you were looking for support. And I was interacting with you and resonating with you, and I realized I couldn't just ditch this thing that I had started. It was too important, right? It was too powerful. It's too important to me, and it's too important to you. And so I made another video in March about loving someone with depression who pushes you away. And wow, you guys have really responded to that. I think fully 100 of my 700 subscribers came from that video. So obviously this is important to you too. So from that video, I started talking to you guys a lot more. We've been having calls. I've been on the phone with so many of you, and I've taken some of you on as clients. And you've taught me some really, really important things. First of all, you've taught me that it isn't too much. Our pain is not too much. I can handle it. It's not overwhelming. I have now, it's prompted me to go out and get more tools, get more education, get the ways to go in, because you guys, what we're dealing with is not easy stuff. I know. I know what it's like to be afraid that the person you love most in the world is going to kill themselves. I know what that fear feels like. I know what it's like to grieve their loss when they're still here. I know how incredibly frustrating and anger provoking they can be. And I know the resentment, and I know the guilt that follows on that, and the fear and the anxiety. I know it. I know what it's like. This isn't easy stuff. But now I have the tools. I know how. It's amazing. This has been such a gift that you guys have given to me, and that now I can share with you. I have the tools. I know how to go in there with you. I know how to start to heal and transform and work through what is truly emotional trauma, right? We are experiencing at times trauma from an event that hasn't even happened yet, right? This isn't PTSD. It's like pre-traumatic stress disorder, right? Because we're anticipating the worst possible thing that we can imagine. I now know how to deal with these things, and it has been incredible to share that with you and to talk to you and to hear what you guys have given me is this amazing feeling of connection. Because when I'm on the phone with you and I hear your voice change and I hear it get a little lighter and a little brighter, I know in that moment that you feel less alone, that you feel a little more resilient, that you feel like you can go forward, you feel like there is hope. That has been the most powerful thing for me to hear that. And what I'm realizing is that I'm getting an incredible connection from you, and it's validating my experiences, and it's helping me cope and helping me grow and helping me keep my perspective. I'm not doing this alone anymore because I'm talking to you guys all the time. And it is amazing. It is the best source of support that I have had ever in this aspect of my life. And so I don't want you to do this alone. I don't want any of us to do this alone. You guys, we can't. It's too much. These emotions, these fears, all of this, it's too much. So here's my idea. It's a community. Community for us, for you and me, for people who love a partner, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend who struggles with depression. There's also coaching. So I'm talking about a year-long membership to this community that includes every week group coaching. You, me, all of us together working through what's going on in your life moment to moment, giving you support and giving each other support. So there's group coaching. There is a community of all of us there to support each other day and night. And there's a curriculum. All of the tools that I've learned, all of the tools that I share with my clients to handle those intense and difficult emotions, to get grounded, to clean up your relationship with yourself, to build real skills for better communication, for supporting your partner more effectively, for supporting yourself and cultivating all of your relationships. All of the things that I work on with my private clients is going to be part of this group. It's going to be the safe haven and the resource that we all need. And I think that this could be really powerful. To me, it's something I feel like I need. And frankly, it's something that I'm getting right now from you. And I want to share that sense of community, that knowing that you're really not alone with this, and all of these resources to help you not only feel better, not only to get your life back, but to create a bigger, better, more beautiful, more connected, more loving life and marriage or relationship. And so my question for you is, what do you think? Is this something that's worth building? Is this something that would help you, something that would serve you? Or am I going down the wrong track and reading too much into the responses and the things I've heard here on YouTube? I want you to tell me. Leave me a note in the comments, send me an email, tell me if this is something that would support you, if this is something that would help you, if it's something that resonates for you. If it is, I'll make it a reality. The last thing I want to say that I want to leave you with is you're already not alone. I want you to be aware, because I wasn't, how many people are going through this. I make videos about all kinds of things. My channel's not very old. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Most of my videos get maybe 100 views, 4,000 views on that video, Depressed Partner Who Pushes You Away, since March, like 80 something comments. I have people calling me almost every day because of that video, because they need to talk about their experience. So many of us are dealing with this. You guys, you are not alone. And there are resources, there are tools, there are strategies, there are things you can do to help yourself. And when you do that, you're actually able to help your partner in new ways and transform that relationship. You don't have to be in this alone. And there are people out there, more than just me, who know exactly what you're going through in this moment. I think we should all get together and do this together. What do you think?